WHO warns contaminated medicines causing deaths globally. Weak regulations to blame. A silent killer lurks in medicine cabinets worldwide, and weak regulations are to blame. In a bombshell report released Thursday, the World Health Organization, WHO, and United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime exposed a chilling reality. Toxic chemicals hidden in everyday medicines are killing patients globally, with children paying the highest price. But here's where it gets controversial. This isn't about rogue labs or criminal masterminds. The true villain, experts argue, is a broken global system that fails to protect our medicine supply chains. The agencies revealed that over 300 preventable deaths across Africa, Asia, and the Pacific since 2022 have been tied to cough syrups and fever medications contaminated with industrial solvents like diethylene glycol and ethylene glycol. These cheap, toxic alternatives, commonly used in antifreeze and brake fluid, are being illegally substituted for safe pharmaceutical-grade ingredients like glycerin and propylene glycol. Imagine this. A parent gives their child what appears to be standard paracetamol syrup, unaware it contains chemicals more suited for car engines than human consumption. The report delivers a scathing indictment of global oversight failures. Shockingly, many regulators rely solely on paperwork from suppliers rather than conducting independent lab tests. Even when dangerous ingredients slip through, there's often no system to trace contaminated batches or warn neighboring countries. And this is the part most people miss. These deadly ingredients aren't just sold in back alleys. They're marketed openly on e-commerce platforms and social media, with manufacturers exploiting weak international controls. Here's where opinions clash. Should tech companies face legal consequences for hosting sellers of unregulated pharmaceutical chemicals? The report urges nations to implement stricter testing, create real-time alert systems, and make contamination reporting easier. But critics argue this ignores a harsh truth. Many countries lack the resources for proper drug surveillance, creating a dangerous imbalance in global health security. Now we turn to you. Should wealthy nations fund drug safety systems in developing countries? Is it ethical for online marketplaces to profit from pharmaceutical ingredient sales without verification? Share your thoughts below. This isn't just policy debate. Lives hang in the balance every time a child receives medicine that hasn't been properly vetted. The question remains, when will we treat medicine safety as a fundamental human right, rather than an optional compliance checkbox? Shocking global crisis. Over 1,300 die from contaminated medicines. Full report. Over 1,300 individuals worldwide face deadly poisoning due to contaminated medicines, as highlighted by a landmark report. Since the past 90 years, at least 25 documented incidents involving ingesting high-level toxic chemicals have resulted in more than 1,300 deaths. This crisis disproportionately affects low and middle-income countries, LMICs, where regulatory oversight and access to quality-assured medications may be limited. The World Health Organization, WHO, and the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, UNODC, released a new report titled Contaminated Medicines and Integrity of the Pharmaceutical Excipient Supply Chain, emphasizing the urgent threat posed by industrial-grade chemicals such as diethylene glycol, DEG, and ethylene glycol, EG. These substances, often misused as industrial solvents or antifreeze agents, can cause severe health issues and fatalities, especially in children. The report highlights how these toxins are frequently substituted for safer ingredients in pharmaceutical formulations, including cough and pain relief medications. In response to this alarming situation, WHO has issued several medical product alerts, many of which were marketed specifically for pediatric use and exported widely to LMICs. Additionally, the organization has raised concerns about falsified bulk chemicals masquerading as pharmaceutical excipients. Following a tragic incident in the Gambia, where at least 66 children lost their lives, attention was again drawn to this issue. Similar cases have emerged in Indonesia and Uzbekistan, resulting in further 268 deaths and 2 additional WHO medical product alerts. In Nigeria, a particularly severe case involved the adulteration of teething formulas, with previously reported cases involving 47 children suffering from paracetamol contamination. Most recent cases involve affordable oral liquid medicines, often sold without prescriptions, specifically designed for children and available in pharmacies, stores, or informal markets. The report underscores the need for global collaboration, stronger oversight of excipient supply chains, and enhanced international legal instruments, such as the United Nations Convention Against Transnational Organized Crime, UNTOC. It also stresses the importance of robust medicines regulatory systems to ensure safe, effective, and quality-assured products for all populations, especially vulnerable groups like children.